Hmm. Okay. So this video is going to be a little different than my normal videos or reviews, whatever. Because I've never reviewed the show or anything, and plus the show is over with now. But they just started a new season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Um, I have been watching RuPaul's Drag Race ever since season one of season one of RuPaul's Drag Race, darling. When BB won and Ongina and Rebecca Glasscock and Chanel and all those girls, child. So I've been watching since season one. And now this is All Stars 3. We just wrapped up and now we're on season 10. I didn't really watch that much of Cycle 7 that much. I was like on and off from it. But yeah, I think that was pretty much only season. And 9. 7 and 9 I was just kind of like on and off of it. Plus it comes on a day that I work constantly, and I work between 40 and 60 hours a week. So it's, very hard in general with, my other shows I review. So I wasn't going to pick up another show to do. But with that said, I do absolutely love, and have been watching RuPaul's Drag Race and keeping up with the girls and all that stuff. And I love RuPaul. He's truly an inspiration. And what he's done with the world of drag, with his career and his brand, is absolutely incredible. You can't take that away from him. No. That was weird. I don't know what the fuck that was. But anyway, so with that said, I just wanted to come on here and give a few thoughts on RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars Season 3. I watched Season 1 when... I don't remember it that much, but I did watch it with Chad Michaels in Season 2. I definitely remember that one. With Alaska won, and now Trixie Mattel has won Season 3. Before I start, hopefully y'all won't take this as like a very negative video or like a bashing video, because that's not it at all. I genuinely care about it, and well, I don't want to say I genuinely care about, because I don't know them like that, but I love watching and love seeing all the kids, everybody that's a part of my community. I want to see win. And they are all just so incredibly talented in their own right. And and the stuff they do, I wish I could do, child. They are, maybe one day. But they are just all incredible artists, every single one of them. Okay, with all the nice stuff out the way, where do I want to start with how I want to go with this video? I'm going to be all over the place with this video. So just, bear with me, and yeah. I guess I should go down every single girl, just talk about the whole, everything. Okay. Aja. I'm going to be bouncing in and out of challenges and episodes. It was like 8 episodes, so, just stay with me, child. If you watch the show, it's best, to watch this video if you don't watch the season, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I like Aja. I think that on Aja's season, which was 9, she appeared to be very cocky. A lot of the girls from New York are cocky for some reason. It's because they from New York, a big city. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Rough streets, Bill Bottles, rats, whatever. Nice buildings. All that stuff, but yeah, that's kind of what they kind of have, a little uppityness to them. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like a little thing. But I love them. With that said, I love everybody, darling. Now, I will say this: I didn't necessarily care for Aja on her season. And I think that the judges definitely humbled Aja. When Michelle was like reading her for her drag, because she thought that she was the shit. and Michelle read her, and that kind of humbled her down. But then we later found out that it was, covering up an insecurity thing that we all have. And so, Aja, she definitely became more likable. And I think she actually did really well being on the season of All Stars. She was fresh off season 9, and she came on All Stars, and she killed it. The bitch is a rap supreme. She raps. Aja, she really reminds me of this guy named Rico that I know. Just really, he's young also, just hype, just, can rap, talented, all that stuff. She really reminds me of Rico. It's so funny. When I see him, I see Rico. Just Caucasian. It's the only difference. But yeah, I definitely see my friend Rico. So yeah, Aja, she definitely did her thing. Who else? I don't know if I'm gonna go down everybody. Milk. Milk definitely got a wake up call. I don't know why Milk was so cocky and stank this season. I actually was rooting for Milk on her season 6 of Drag Race. I thought she was cool. I kind of liked her, and I liked her unique spin on drag. But she came into All Stars just so stank and hateful and tired. I was like, what the hell is going on with Milk? She's spoiled, child. And I just didn't know what the hell was going on with Milk. And Milk, you sat on that couch and you did read Kennedy for her drag, and you straight up said that you would have saved Thorgy had you been in that position. So you really was surprised that Kennedy got rid of you when she just so happened to be in the top 2. Like, are you shocked by that, sis? But you said that you would get her home. So I mean, y'all both playing the whole personal thing. So she just got you before you got her, right? Am I wrong? But yeah, she and then her talking to the this was when they came back, I believe, and she was just like, yeah, I just can't believe. Sorry, y'all, my damn glasses broke. She was saying that was it when they came back? No. Anyway, she was still there or something, but she was just like, yeah, I can't believe that y'all. No, this was when they came back. They was doing their makeup in the mirror on episode 6. And I told y'all I'm all over the place, y'all. Stay with me. If you watch the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. To anybody who don't watch the show, you're going to be like, what the hell's going on? But, child, I got plenty of other reviews, child. But, yeah, when she was in the mirror doing their makeup, and she was just like, yeah, I'm a little hurt by the fact that y'all had me out here looking like an asshole, like y'all let me go on in my asshole rant for so long, and y'all didn't say nothing to me. I'm just like, girl, bye. You knew you were shady as hell in those confessionals. You knew that you was a shady ass mess, child. Yeah, I couldn't with Milk. I had to laugh at certain moments. So I was just like, ain't no way she's showing out. Milk was showing out, acting a fool, and I just genuinely don't know why. It's crazy. They say I believe Milk is a model now, and she's been doing like a whole lot of stuff. And Milk is very attractive as a man, and so maybe her head and I got boosted. I don't know what it is, but there's no reason as to why she should be so like steak acting, towards the girls. It was just really crazy. It was really crazy. Let's see, Thorgy. I like Thorgy. I have a soft spot in my heart for Thorgy. For some reason, I really, really like Thorgy. I think Thorgy's real. Thorgy's real boots. Now, she was wrong for leaving that little shady ass letter on the nightstand. And she gave the whole letter to Trixie, and Trixie hung it up. And I'm just so glad they brought that to light. that whole situation, because I'm just like, this is. Now, mind you, Shangela had eliminated Thorgy, and so she wrote the little letter. She was probably in her feelings and upset, which I get that. And she expressed how she felt to her friend Trixie, but it was Trixie's shady ass that posted it. Who does that? And then you got mad telling Shangela to get out your workstation because you mad that she saw the letter that you hung up for everybody to see. Does that make any sense, sis? And then she gonna have the nerve to say, "Oh well, I just posted it just as a remembrance to Thorgy, or just to honor her." Why can't you get a photo of that bitch and print it out and put it up if you want to honor Thorgy? Actually put a picture of Thorgy up. But you put that shady ass letter up that said, what it said, that Angela's a shady ass bitch, and scratched out her name and all that. You can tell that was just out of frustration for Thorgy. She was upset. But Trixie, you hung it up. Like you knew what you was doing, sis. And then you got mad when you got called out about it and tried to play the victim. Girl. Like Kennedy said, she was like, she would have read that, laughed, and threw it away. That's what you should have did. That's what real friends do. If your friend comes to you in confidence, or they're upset about something or whatever, and you don't necessarily want to fall out with the girl yourself, like you cool on her, but you understand your friend upset by something she did. You talk about it with your friend, and it stays between y'all. You don't hang up posters and letters and text messages that she done sent to your ass talking about her. You don't do that. So I was just like, that was crazy, and Shangela's feelings was really hurt, and I understand that. What else? What else I want to talk about? BB being grand. That's what BB is. I like BB. I don't know if I could be friends with BB in real life, but I do like BB in terms of who she is, what she represents, and her being an amazing queen, for sure. See, BB, she came off more likable on her season, but it was season 1. She, but she's always been kind of reserved and quiet and, uppity and queen. She's an African queen. Why shouldn't she be? That bitch from Wakanda. Why shouldn't she be grand? Come on, bitch. I'm slightly here for it, but it kind of rubbed the audience the wrong way. Her little grandness at the end, but BB was coasting this entire time. BB, she would say certain stuff, but it wasn't controversial or anything. She was just being BB, being cool, laid back. But as the competition got smaller and smaller, they started to focus more on BB, and then they started to fuck with BB more. Then her side came out, her little angry side. So, let's see. Who else was on there, child? Bendela Creme leaving. No, let's get into Morgan. Morgan's cool. I like Morgan. I think Morgan's talented. Morgan's real. But looking back at it, at first I had my reservations, but looking back at it, when Morgan was brought back by Bendela Creme, it's not that I can think of in Drag Race history have a girl came back and then actually made it like to the next round. Have they? I could be wrong. Y'all tell me in the comments. Made it to like the top 4, top 3. Because in every season, Ru brings back a girl by popular votes or whatever, and then they come back and beat a girl that was already in the top and take them out, and then they replace them. So I knew that Morgan wasn't going to stay. And plus Morgan, she's kind of, I think all these girls are obviously superstars, but Morgan's kind of a one-trick pony to me. Like, it's nothing in terms of her drag and in terms of like what she brings. It's kind of like whatever. Like, it's kind of like the same kind of punk rock type of whole situation type of, look or whatever, She's obviously upgraded her drag and she's good at what she does. But I don't know. It's just that it factor for me with Morgan is not there to me. I think Morgan shines in her own lane, in her own light, in her own, like if she's a regular at a club or something, or if she's a regular at a certain event or something, then she shines and she's amazing. But I feel like if another queen come out, they can kind of take her shine, and then it's just, they can kind of forget about Morgan, Just my thoughts. Ben Della Creme ass leaving. Y'all know Ben Della Creme would have run this whole shit. Y'all know Ben Della Creme would have won RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 3. Y'all know Ben Della Creme would have won. Straight up. Either Ben Della Creme or Shangela. Those two would have won. For sure. But I truly do believe, and I don't care what nobody say, I believe that Ben Della Creme brought Morgan McMichaels back because she felt bad. She felt bad. Morgan confronted her at the table, and she was seen as a hypocrite. She got rid of Morgan McMichaels because Morgan said she was going to eliminate the girl that was a competition. Ben Della Creme knows she's the shit, even though she'll never say that because she's Miss Congeniality. She knew she was stiff competition, so she got rid of Morgan. That's the only reason why. And everybody knows that. And Ben, at some point you got to cut this little act, girl. Like, we know who you is. We know what's going on. Like, come on. But I do like Ben. I do think that Ben... and there's some shit I'll talk about a bitch that, because I really do, like folks. It's no ill will. Child, I'm just giving my opinion, child. Who the hell am I? I'm just saying. So, yeah, she did. It was very like Thorgy said, it was very Miss America. Like, oh, I'm dropping out the competition to give the rest of the girls a chance. It's like, oh, I don't want this anymore, and yada yada. As much as I love Kennedy, Ben Della Creme, when she won that lip sync against BB, Kennedy should have went home. Technically, if you're just basing it on statistic wise, in terms of who's been in the bottom the most and yada yada, Kennedy should have went home. But Dayla was just like, no, I'm just gonna do this, and so hey, it was just really shocking and really crazy to me. It would have been a totally different competition had Ben stayed in the competition, in my opinion. In my opinion, if Ben Della Creme would have stayed, it would have been top 4. Ben Della Creme, BB, Trixie, and Shangela. That's only fair to me, just basing it off the competition and everything else. This is, these girls say, like when people say in business, it's not personal, it's business. There's always personal in business. I see it at my job every day. No, sis, you're not gonna fire your nephew, no matter how many times he fuck up. You're not gonna do that. So, because you don't want your auntie to come at your ass. So, and then that's causing mama with your auntie and your mama. So it's just like, no. I see what you're doing, sis. It's definitely this race. It just like last season though, how they kept saving Roxy Andrews. Roxy should have been went home, child, but they kept saving her. So yeah, miss me with that. It's always a little bit personal. I mean, I get it. I understand. If my best friend was probably in the race with me, or somebody who I considered a really good friend with the race with me, I would do my best to make sure these two stay. Just admit that. Shangela admitted it on episode 7 or whatever season finale. She said Kennedy has been a rock in this has been my rock in this competition, and so I'm not going to send her home. So Kennedy was out, even though technically Kennedy should have, left, because I think that all of them, all the ladies, need to be out their comfort zone. All Trixie friends had left, which was Milk and Ben and the rest of them. She was out of her comfort zone in the top 3 with girls that she's cool with, but she's not really friends with like that. You can tell that. Trixie's whole standoffish type of thing. I'm standoffish at times, but I'm standoffish when I'm around people I don't like. And I have really good reason not to like them. I genuinely, in general, I like people and, give people a chance. But, you have to really show me a person who I can't stomach for me not to like you. So, yeah, I get that. But, they all, that's debatable, the whole ego thing, So, even though BB has a big ego and all that kind of stuff, I still think BB is a little bit more likable than Trixie. Just watching Trixie and her and Katya has a show and stuff. I love Katya, by the way. She's child. What else? When it comes, if it was strictly based on performing, Kennedy Davenport would take all those girls down for sure. But Kennedy, she should have left like on episode like 6 or 7 or something like that, for real. Just based on it, and yeah, I mean, but it's not how shit shook out. What else I'm gonna talk about? I can't believe Ben left, child. That was just... You don't fought that hard. You've been winning challenges every single week, and then for you to just throw in the towel like that, and just give your title basically away. Like, I don't even know how I would feel if I was still in competition, because everybody knew Ben De La Creme would have won. You crazy if you don't think Ben would have won this competition. So, it's just like, because statistically, if we're just basing on who won all the challenges and all that kind of stuff, who did the best, Ben pretty much had the best track record, along with Shangela and BB. It was like Ben, then Shangela and BB, something like that. And season 2, Alaska, season 2 of All Stars, Alaska, she won. She had the best track record, and she actually won the show. So if it was just based on statistic and who made straight A's, so to speak, Ben would have won. But then when Ben left, she fucked everything up, child. So yeah. But I think this season is definitely, it seems like it's more personal than anything. I'm gonna get on RuPaul for a minute. I watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. RuPaul was on there with Erica Jane from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And first of all, Ru seemed like he was jittery, like he was on something allegedly. I don't know for sure, but it seemed like he was on some. But they asked him a question. It was just like, look, the world is going crazy because Shablangela, Laquifa, Watley should have been in the top 2. She was just like, look, that's up to those girls. Those girls did that, yada to yada. And I'm just like, okay, Ru, on one hand, I get it, but this is your show. And you and Michelle and Ross in his neck and Cressley in his bow tie, all y'all girls got together and decided this is all in my head. I don't know how this whole process went of making, the decisions of the show and the challenges, whatever. It's all in my head. Now all 4 of y'all got together and decided that y'all gonna shake some shit up. And I don't understand it. The world do not understand it. RuPaul, why? I thought the whole thing with bringing the girls back for the whole Kitty Challenge, the music group, I thought that was good and that was cute. Drag Up Your Life, they killed it. And Aja, on the Eliminated Girls team, her rap, let me show you how to do it right. Let me show you how to level up your pussy in the middle of a kitty cat fight. I was like, come on, whore. That's a bad bitch. Aja's bad. I ain't even gonna front. Aja in about 10 years, she's only like 23. Aja in about 10 years gonna be unstoppable. 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 You know, as long as she stays humble and willing, obviously be confident, but as long as you stay humble enough to the point where you listen and pay attention to other people and other drag, and like Shangela did, you're gonna be up there, sis. I was just a superstar. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't understand why RuPaul gave the other girl, like, I understood them coming back for the challenge, but I didn't understand them coming back to choose the girl who would win, who would be in the top 2. What the fuck was the point in that, RuPaul? Is this not your show anymore? Why would you give them that much power? You know the eliminated girls are gonna choose their friend. You know that, sis. Trixie already had this shit in the bag. Come on now. And not for nothing, when Ru on episode 6, when he brought all the girls back, and all the girls was asking the people who eliminated them why they eliminated them. Did y'all notice it was kind of like the black girls against the white girls? We had Chi-Chi, BB. No, we had Chi-Chi, Kennedy, Shangela on one side. Then we had Milk, Aja, Thorgy, Ben on the other side. And I felt like the two in the middle that just wasn't on team nobody was Morgan and BB. Because, you know, those two are, you know, just all for self, in which I feel like everybody should be, in a sense. But I do understand Shangela's whole mindset of, you know, getting teams and getting all that work. And you see how they worked out for you, sis. They still didn't pick you. Because they don't like Shangela. Why? Because she's a fucking superstar. And they can't take that. They can't take the Shangela's loud and what would be considered ratchet or whatever. And that she keep coming back. And, you know, that she keeps killing the game. And you know, they're looking at her like, oh, she still ain't been doing drag as long. I don't think her drag is better than mine. Why she getting so much attention? Because she's a superstar. She has that it factor. And she's super duper talented. You is too. But she just got that it factor. The bitch is, she's everything. That personality. That you know, she's that magic shit that you can't teach. That you can't buy. I don't care how many sewing classes you got, sis. Shangela Laquifa Wadley is going places. Yes. But anyway, I don't understand why Ru gave them that much power. And then the fact that they had to like plead their case as to why they feel like they should be in the top 2 to the eliminated girls. Fuck that. I was like, yeah. I was kind of done with that. That kind of really turned me off. I'm still going to continue to watch Drag Race. For multiple reasons, but Ru tried it. No, you can't keep trying this every season. Like, stop switching shit up. Like, this is RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars. You, as RuPaul, should have picked the winner, or just had a big show and had the fans pick the winner. Having the eliminated girls pick the winner? Are you serious? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any. They don't care for BB because BB already won. And BB don't feature those girls. BB gives you no fever, no feeling, no emotion. BB will sit up there and give you this and be like, y'all not finna see me sweat. Y'all not finna see me cry. Y'all not gonna get nothing. Make your decision. Fuck yeah. I ain't got time for it. And I'm here for it. So yeah, and what else happened? Oh, and when the girls were sitting down and talking, it's so interesting. Milky, Big and Milky, she only talked because mainly it was just like Aja and Morgan speaking. When it got time for the girls to talk to Trixie and for Trixie to plead her case as to why she should win, that's when Milk started to talk and she had to ask a question. But before that, Milk didn't say anything. So she waited till her friend got in there so she could ask her friend an easy question. And then another thing. Let me tell you before I watched this how I knew that Trixie was gonna win. Was they gave Trixie more camera time. They started to give Trixie more camera time when she was sitting down pleading her case to the girls. They let her like just talk and talk and talk. Like the other three girls, BB, Ken, and Shanji, they didn't have that much camera time. So I'm just like, why didn't you let Trixie talk? And then Trixie shaded Kennedy, saying that her look tonight, her season finale look on her season of Drag Race was better than this this look. It was more polished, and they showed it, and I was just like, well, I mean, yeah, because this looked like the same look, except for this look exploded, and that look was still put together. And so I'm just like, yeah, I agree with you, but why are you being shady right now? Like, you're supposed to be crying, pleading your case as to why you should be in the top 2 to these girls. Why are you using this moment as an opportunity to be shady, like towards Kennedy? I'm just like, see, I said shit. I don't know, child. But that whole letter situation really humbled Trixie. Trixie was real praying and going to church with Shangela. She was damn near kissing her ass. That really humbled Trixie, that whole situation. I don't think Trixie's a bad person or nothing. Or none of these girls. But yeah, she tried it for hanging that up. Like, come on. And then Thorgy had like, she was so shocked. She didn't even know that you had hung the damn picture up. And she was just like, well, did you hang it up to be shady towards her? Because there was something between you and I. I didn't ask you to hang that shit up. You obviously felt the same way that I did. Or something. Who knows? You'll never know, child. Shady kind of girls. I was just like, And you know, Aja, she was dressed as the devil. Aja looked really cute. But Aja, you know, she... Of course, you know, she was asking all the questions and stuff, and I was just like, Lord. Thorgy looked snatched. That whole outfit that Thorgy had on when they was sitting down talking, that was everything. Everything. And Ben De La Creme, that hat, life, talent, just talent all around the room. But yeah, I just felt like Ruth shouldn't have gave those girls. And then they tried to make it seem like, well, Shangela has done a lot with Drag Race. Even Trixie, so shouts out to Trixie for saying that. That Shangela has done a lot, and she's only been doing drag for a few years. She's incredible. But they tried to make it seem like, Shangela has done a lot with Drag Race, so she don't really need it. So I guess that's why they picked Kennedy to lip sync for her life against Trixie. But Trixie's done a lot with Drag Race too. Like Trixie said out of her own mouth. One thing I do like about Trixie though is that she does she's very blunt and she does tell the truth. She does tell the truth and she'll just keep it real about a lot of stuff. And she did say that Shangela's done a whole lot for drag racing, which is true. But Trixie's done a lot too. And Trixie is very successful, just like Shangela is. And she even said that out of her own mouth. But y'all still chose y'all friend Trixie over Shangela to be the top 2. And Shangela had a way better track record than Trixie. Trixie started to do better as the competition went on. But Shangela was killing it from the very beginning since episode 1. So what's the reason y'all didn't choose Shangela again? Because it was personal. Because y'all don't like her. Straight up and down, Bruno Mars. Just be honest. I don't know. We all sisters and all this stuff, but sisters fight like cats and dogs. I know some sisters, you would think them heifers were strangers, child. Can't stand each other, sleeping with each other, men, all kind of fun stuff. Oh yes. Oh yes. I can't believe RuPaul. Who does that? I would have never gave them heifers that much power. I gave y'all the chance. Y'all came back. Y'all did the Kitty Girl Challenge. Y'all lost again. Go home. We'll see y'all on the finale. Y'all are superstars. Y'all are amazing. And they are. But, you know, it just wasn't meant for you. But with that said, maybe it just wasn't meant for, Shangela or BB or whoever to win. Obviously it was meant for Trixie to win. And congratulations to her for that. But for Shangela to not at least be in the top 2 is ridiculous. This is not even a bashing video for Trixie. None of that. Bashing nobody. But it's just shady. It's shady. How Shangela wasn't even at least in the top 2. That is crazy. Like I said, in my opinion, had she not left, the top 2 should have been Shangela and Ben de la Creme. Top 3 should have been Ben de la Creme, Trixie, no, Ben de la Creme, Shangela, and BB. Top 4 should have been Ben de la Creme, Shangela, BB, Trixie. Top 5, which was the top 5, besides Ben de la Creme, top 5 should have been Ben de la Creme, BB, Shangela, Trixie, Kennedy. Okay? That's what it should have damn been. And top 6, 7, y'all do the math. I don't damn know. Y'all give y'all opinions on it. This video's long enough, child. I kind of was all over the place. I kind of ranted a little bit. But I just had to get that out. It's just absolutely crazy to me. But Shangela gonna be alright, child. Like I said, she's a superstar. And she's been knocked down how many times? And how many times she keep getting back up? That's that hood. That's that southern shit. That's that hood shit. Like, that's that black girl shit. Like, y'all can't come. Y'all can't keep a good bitch down. You just can't. Child, we've been fighting forever, child, and keep getting back up and still fight to this day. Y'all know who the president is, child, please. But yeah, I was floored. I know this technically old now and whatever, but I just saw the last 2 episodes. I've been watching I watched the past 6 episodes, and I just saw episodes 7 and 8 of Drag Race All Stars, and I was just like, I was done. And they all helped each other, and I think the only person that shows, I think looking at the whole thing, the only person that chose Shangela to be in the top 2, as far, when they pick the lipsticks, to see the girls they want to keep or whatever, or get rid of. The only person that chose Shangela to be in the top 2 was Thorgy. Everybody else picked Trixie and Kennedy. Because out of the, Trixie was in it. They love Trixie. But out of the 3 remaining girls, besides Trixie's already in the top, of course. Out of the 3 remaining girls, they liked Kennedy more than they liked BB and Shangela. Y'all can't tell me, child. Business is personal. Child, please. But that lady over there giving you head, and it ain't got a lick of sense or a lick of talent, but she your assistant now. She the vice president now. And I've been here for 20 years, and I know everything, including your job. Okay. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki, Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld, Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chasing Yourself, Facebook, and all the good stuff. All my social media moments will always be in the bottom bar below. I'm probably not. I would like to try to, but it'll be late because of work. So that's why I say I'm probably not gonna review RuPaul's Drag Race season 10, but I am gonna watch it when I can. But it's just not gonna be when it premieres, the new episodes or whatever. So I would love to review it, but I already have a lot on my plate, so probably not. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just give y'all a brief view on my take on RuPaul's Drag Race season 3 of All Stars, child. Yeah. So I know normally y'all don't watch me for this, but yeah, I just it was something on my heart, Miss Shangela, that I just had to get off my chest, cause it's just crazy to me. That was so shady. But everything's meant for a reason. It is. I do believe that. But damn, not even to the top 2. Y'all know this shit was personal. Come on. Anyway, she's a superstar, and they're all superstars in their own right. They're all going to be good. They're all amazing. So, congrats, Trixie, and see you guys later.